Hey, welcome back to Get Into It with Tami Roman. Now, if you want to see more FOXSOUL content, then you got to subscribe. Head on over to their YouTube channel and make sure, this is very important, that you hit the notification bell, because how you going to know what the updates are and the new videos if you don't want to be notified? You got to hit the notification button, and don't forget the thumbs up button, and to tell us how you feel in the comment section. Now, my guest tonight, who's going to help us get into the topic, what is a no-go in the bedroom? She's a singer, a Grammy award-winning songwriter. She owns all these restaurants in Atlanta. Okay, she done got all these TV shows that she's executive producing. And she's one of my favorite cast members on The Real Housewives of Atlanta. And she owns something that goes right along with tonight's topic called Bedroom Candy. So please welcome Kandi Burruss-Tucker to the show.
Hey.
Listen, girl, it's so much I want to get into with you, because I said, when we came up with this topic, I said, we got to get Kandi on this show. I got to talk.
I'm ready.
Yeah, I know, and you stay ready. That's why I knew you was the perfect person. But I just want to say this real quick. I don't know why I haven't been invited to the dungeon, Kandi. I done seen all the peoples dressed in their little sexy outfits and stuff, and I ain't never got no invitation to come to the dungeon.
Well, you know what? Next time you are definitely going to be invited to the dungeon. I never knew that you would want to come.
See, that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to open my mind.
Okay, so let's do it. Next time we do a dungeon tour, you're definitely going to be a part of it.
I would love that. I got fishnets.
Okay. Now, you know we barely have on any clothes when we be on that stage.
Oh, y'all be almost naked?
Well, we have on our thongs, our, boost, girl, it's very sexy. It's very sexy. Let me just say that.
Okay, well, send me the video, Kandi. I'm probably not going to be at the dungeon in person. I got too much cellulite to be in a thong. Can't nobody see that but Reggie.
Oh, girl, ain't nobody going to see that. You just put a little fishnets on, you'll be all right.
Before we get into this topic, how's everything going on the show?
Everything's going good. We're in the middle of the reunion, so
that's always interesting.
Always interesting. So the reunions are happening, and they are very revealing. Oh! Did you like the new cast members, Kandi? I did. Everybody keeps asking me that, but I personally really like them. And the reason why is because I felt like, well, specifically, let me say, I'll start with Drew. I felt like she shared a lot, like her personal life with her husband and, everything that was going on in her personal life. She was very open to share. Some people don't be sharing, when they on reality TV, they don't want to give their reality,
Right.
She gave it. And so I have to give her credit for that. And then also LaToya, she was going in every chance she got, and people thought that she was doing it for TV, but
I did.
No, that's her real personality. That's how she is all the time. And her reads are so funny to me. Like, they didn't even show y'all half the stuff she was saying.
Real? Okay. Well, I might have to give her a second chance then, because I felt like sometimes people come on reality TV and they start producing in their head, like, I think I should do this, or I think this will get a good, sound bite or something. And so I felt like she was one of those people. So I'm glad to hear that she's not.
Yeah, nah. She was herself. That's who she is. And, the thing about her, she's more like a take it or leave it type of person. She's not going to change who she is for nobody.
I love that. Now, I do love that. Now, somebody had told me you might be leaving the show.
Everybody keeps saying that, but basically, I was doing an interview and the ladies asked me, have I thought about, where I'm at on the show or whatever. And I just basically like, well, I always think about, is it my time to go? Like, is this the year that I'm going to break away? I mean, I have been here for 12 seasons. I didn't say I was leaving.
Okay.
But I definitely said that it has crossed my mind.
Right. Well, you got so much going on. The old lady, I always eat at the old lady gang every time I come to Atlanta. And now I got to try Blaze because that's your new steakhouse, right?
Yes.
Named after the baby.
For sure. My baby girl, she's only 18 months now, but we named our latest restaurant after her because we wanted to do a steakhouse, and we really wanted to put it in our community because we live in an area where it's more African Americans, and they never put the good restaurants on outside of town. So we wanted to make sure we did that, and we just named it after our daughter. Is like
I love that. You are such an inspiration. Like when I look out, like there's people that it's like, because naturally people want to emulate winners, right? And so you look out at certain people and it's like, when I follow you on social media and, I know Don Juan and members of your camp and stuff. And it's like, Kandi is really doing it. Like she took that moment, and not that you wasn't rich, because you was already rich before you came on Real Housewives. Okay, so let's just go ahead on and tell the people the truth and shame the devil. But you was already rich, but you took it and really just elevated it even more, like next level type, stuff. And so I just commend you for being that type of person who knew how to step into that moment with grace and elegance.
Well, I know you doing it too. Like you're taking it to the next level. And that's what I love about you, is that, you showing the people that it's like you had a dream and you went after it. And, a lot of people are scared to step away, but you stepped away and then took it to the next level. And I love that.
Thank you, Kandi. I had to step away though, because I was either going to be doing Get Into It or I was going to be getting into a jail cell. So I figured this was a better way. Now let's get into this topic. For me, we want to talk about, is there a no-go in the bedroom? Like, are things off limit when it comes to Kandi and Todd? Is there a no-go?
Yeah, there are definitely no-goes. Everybody has their things that they will or won't do. I mean,
what's your won't do, Kandi? Because you seem pretty liberal. You seem pretty open-minded. What's your won't do?
Okay, I'll give you a won't do. People are pretty surprised by this, but I don't want nobody in my back door.
Okay. You never tried it though?
Once in my life, and it was like an animal to me. No, thank you.
So you are exit only.
Exit only. That's just me. I know people who love that and that's their thing, whatever.
I know quite a few people who say it's actually better. I remember trying it, and I've tried it several times, but the way my sciatic is set up, I always get a full-fledged cramp going down the whole side of, and so I can never really get it going. And so when I got with my, when I married my husband, I said, I want to try this and I want to accomplish it. Mm-hmm. And so we got to trying, and he just said, you know what, I don't want to do this with my wife. And I thought that was the interesting perspective, because he's like, I've done this with like, my sneaky links or my, my knockarounds back in the day. But for my wife, I just have a certain level of respect that I just don't want to do that with you. And I thought that was interesting.
Yeah. Todd doesn't press the point, that's not anything that he was ever like, oh, we got to do that. So that worked for me.
Right. You're like, okay, babe, that's a good one. Now, has a guy ever, outside of Todd, has anyone ever asked you to do something that you were like, hell no, I ain't doing that?
You mean prior to being married, obviously?
Prior to being married, like where you just was like, if you don't go on somewhere with this?
No.
So you've done everything that you've been asked to do. So now I gotta ask, what was the wildest thing you've ever been asked to do prior to Todd? We're not gonna try to pry too much, because I just feel like keep your marriage private, So we don't talk about the priors, because we don't care about them.
Yeah, I mean, I've done. I mean, I guess it's typical stuff. Like, of course, like, simple things. Like, I'm sure you've done this. I mean, rode
Oh,
your.
now, Kandi, don't be trying to tell me what I done now.
Excuse me, sorry, but simple things like riding him while he's driving, going down the highway.
Oh, I feel like I missed that one. I feel like I didn't get that one in. Have you ever had sex in a movie theater? Have you ever had sex in a movie theater?
Have I done that? I don't think I've actually had it. I think I've done oral in the movie theater. Definitely gave a hand job in the movie theater.
See, y'all didn't know that Kandi was a freak like this. Maybe some of y'all knew, but I just said, let me talk to Kandi because I know she gonna be able to tell me what's real and what I should and shouldn't be doing. Now, you created Bedroom Kandi. What was the inspiration behind that?
Well, I have been doing Candy Coated Nights for a while online, and we had like a big following. So I wanted to have a product that went along with that because at that time, which that was a long time ago, it was so many people who clearly were interested in the topic of sex, but they just weren't talking about it publicly, except for me and my crew at the time. So I was like, okay, well, you know what? I want to normalize women being able to please themselves because I got so tired of. Did you know that like statistically a majority of women have never experienced an orgasm from an actual
from intercourse? Yes, I knew that.
So I was like, that's because a lot of women don't even know what pleases them. They don't really know their bodies, and it's very important that we know our bodies. So I was like, we got to normalize this. Girl, get you a toy, get you something to be able to have at home. And a lot of people are scared to go into the store and get one. You know what I mean?
Now you made it where they can just order it. I've never been the type that's been scared. I walks right up in there and I'd be like, do you got the vibrate? I'm just like very like, give me what I need so I can go on home and get it cracking, know. But there are a lot of women who are intimidated by going into, sex toy stores and things of that nature. You're right.
Yeah. And then also, there's the whole thing of some products, are intimidating because of, have you ever noticed like if women are in a relationship, their man be like, what you need that for? You don't need that. Right. So sometimes, it's good to have a product that, you can kind of hide or can be incognito, you know what I mean? So like, we started out with like our lipstick, which is called.
I remember that one.
Yeah, it's an award-winning product for us, but it's like a bestseller. Like, and it's not intimidating to most men. Like if you're in a relationship or whatever, he's not going to be intimidated by it because it looks like a little lipstick, but it gets the job done.
Yeah, it's powerful. Listen. I had a situation. I was on set and one of the young ladies said that she uses a high-powered personal massager.
They use those.
I had never heard of that before, Kandi. Really? I said, and I even said, well, why don't you go to the Bedroom Kandis and get you something? Like, why are you sitting up with a massager just pounding your coochie like that?
Well, because they just be afraid to get them an actual product, and it's still kind of it's some women who actually just. Have you ever done this? Like you used to have a jacuzzi tub, with the
and they put the water. You make the water jet come out and get it.
Let the jets hit it right quick.
Yes, I've done that.
Exactly, girl. You gotta do whatever you gotta do to get it done. Okay?
I've done that one for sure. But because I do want to ask you something about you and Todd specifically.
Okay.
Do you ever feel like when you're in the bedroom, like has he ever asked you to do something that just felt unrealistic to you? Because, like sometimes, Reggie wants me to, like he might go out to the strip club with his boys and it's like he sees some old acrobatic and then he come home and he think that me at 51 is going to swing from the chandelier. So I'm just saying, has Todd ever asked you to do anything that just felt unrealistic? Like,
No, he hasn't. Honestly, he's never asked me to do anything that was like unrealistic. Like for me, I'm open to pretty much try anything in the bedroom that's legal.
Right.
I ain't hurt nobody, I'm down with it. Now, the only thing, I know some people like when it comes to, some women are very, weird about, bringing other people in the bedroom when it comes to threesomes and stuff like that.
And you're okay with that?
Well, yeah, I am, what I mean? But I don't, some women be like, well, he got to be cool if you want to bring another man. I have no interest in having two men at the same time. That just sounds like a whole bunch of work to me.
Right. I said that's a gangbang, ain't it? Ain't that?
Yeah, for me it is.
Like,
got two
different type of thing.
And it's like, no, thank you.
Yeah.
That's too much work for me.
Yeah.
But if that's what other people like, then that's good for them. But I'm just saying, if it's another woman in the bedroom, I'm okay with that. I've done it. I had fun with it. And it was good to me. So.
Did you strap on when you was with the other woman?
I'm dead. I am dead.
That's
hilarious. Oh my God, nobody's ever asked me that.
I am.
That is hilarious. That is the craziest question. Should I even answer that right now? I feel like this is about to be a clip that they're gonna be repeating on me forever.
No, I'm just saying, because we all know, like you said, you're very free and very honest about yourself. So I'm just gonna say you probably have, because this type of like delay.
I've tried. I told you I tried it once. I'll try anything one time, honey.
Okay. Y'all see how I did that, right? You see how I did that? I had got a question in that Kandi has never been asked before. That's how I do. Now, when we return, we're talking more with Kandi Burruss-Tucker about no-goes in the bedroom. So don't move. More Get Into It with Tami Roman's up after this. Welcome back to Get Into It with Tami Roman. Listen, I am having so much fun making my special guest, Kandi Burruss-Tucker, feel just a tinge uncomfortable. And I think I'm gonna bring my question back, because I had asked her, had she ever strapped on? And I feel like I need more details on what kind of strap-on did you use, Miss Kandi?
Oh my God. Okay. We actually sell at Bedroom Kandi, we sell something that's called a strapless strap-on, which it's two-ended. It's double-sided. So one goes into one woman and the other side goes into the other woman.
That sound like a good one. Because Kandi, I tell you, one time I thought that I was a lesbian. Okay. And so I had went into the sex toy store and I had got the little strap-on thing with the fake penis and all that. But I felt like when I went to do the act, he was getting all the pleasure. It just wasn't. That's why I like that yours got the
wasn't that good. I don't understand. What do you mean you thought you was?
Well, I'm saying like what? I thought I was a lesbian.
Yeah, you was having a one-on-one experience with the woman.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, got it.
Yeah. And so, it had evolved. And I said, well, I'm going to try to strap something on. And so I went and got me a strap on with the fake little penis on it,
Okay.
And
you're getting advanced.
You feel me?
I don't think all women use straps. That's
I have since found that out. I had several conversations with different people at different times, and they're like, no, I don't strap on anything, or and some women don't strap it on, but they actually have I'm gonna say apparatus, but that's probably not the right word. Where they just work it and work it,
Exactly.
But anyway, I found a list of things that both men and women say they don't like in the bedroom. And I want to hear what you think about these. Okay. Faking a climax. Have you ever done that?
Of course I've done that. Not in my marriage, but I've definitely done that.
Not in your marriage at all, Kandi. Todd make you every time.
Well, he don't even care if he make me every time. Once he get his, he good. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
But so I try to make sure I get mine before he does. But if I don't, then it's a wrap.
And that's me. I try to make sure I get it going because I'm 51, so I know exactly what I need to do, how to clamp down on that thing and get it going. Yeah. So Reggie, you either gonna get it within these first 20 minutes, or by 45, it's over for me.
Exactly. I'm not doing all that extra 45 minutes and all that. I need to, give me some good.
People think I'm crazy when I say that. We don't need that much time.
It don't take that much time. It does not take that much time. You trying to swell it up. You trying to have you not walking right the next day when you doing all that banging and you trying to get it dry, maybe dry out. Like I ain't got
dry out. Yeah.
No.
Okay, so it's not just me. I don't feel crazy anymore. Have you ever cried during sex? Has it ever been that good?
Yeah, I think so. Long time ago. Mm-hmm.
I ain't never cried. I ain't never shed a tear over no. But I wish, maybe my husband at some point can get me to do that. Now I've been real shaky. My legs been real wobbly, like I might, feel like I might be going into some type of convulsionary, epileptic type seizure feeling. But I ain't never cried.
Yeah, I mean, maybe I'm lying because I don't really remember. I was just saying, I just know I've had some really good sex before. So
yeah. How about checking your phone during sex? Would you be offended if Todd ever did that? Like in the middle, like, oh, there's my phone. Let me just handle this real quick, and then try to come back to it after he answered the text.
It depends on the situation because I think we've done that before too. But it depends.
Mm-hmm.
We just, sometimes you just like having one of the moments where you just talking while you're doing it, and it ain't really like a passionate sex. It's more just like, hey, we just getting it in.
Trying to get it a little quickie, a little bit of quickie. So you say you are a talker. You like to talk dirty to Todd. Does he talk dirty? Do you like him talking dirty to you?
I love a talker.
Mm-hmm.
I absolutely love talking during sex. If you say the right thing, do
you like when they talking? Do you like them to be like romantic, or do you want some of that like bitch ride this? Like what you want when they talk?
I want you to tell me how much you love this. Tell you this wet just for you.
Yeah.
I want you to choke me while you hitting it.
Me too. Yes. Okay. I'm into that too.
Have it in the last couple of days. Tell me you missed it. Like stroke my ego.
Do you need the lights off when you're having sex?
It's not mandatory, but I guess that's a preference. Yeah.
Yeah, me too. How about if you're out and you just get the urge, will you just do it anyway?
No. And see, I think that's his problem with me. I think he would want to have more spontaneous sex, but I'm always paranoid that somebody gonna get me on video camera.
On video.
Damn Instagram somewhere, put me on blast. Like I don't have time for people trying to have me on any videos and trying to put me out there. No, thank you.
Well, that's the world we live in, so I can understand your hesitation. You know what I mean? It's like it'd be the one time you say, okay, babe, let's do it then. And somebody got their phone out. So I totally do. I want to ask you this though, just to give advice to some of the people who may be listening. When you're in a relationship and you want to try something new with your partner, how do you think they should pose the question of, I would like to do this. I want to try this. Maybe you can do this. And I know particularly a lot of couples are trying to delve into that world where they introduce someone new into their relationship. How do you actually have that conversation?
I think it's kind of cool when you can have that conversation. Like say, for instance, if they watching an interview like this and, if they saw it and be like, ooh, watch it again while you with your partner and be like, oh, what you think about that? Well, maybe we should try that. Let somebody else bring it up so it's easier to go into.
Segue into
it or, to have the conversation. It's definitely good to see how they would feel about it. Mm-hmm. Or, maybe if you have conversations with friends that they're close to that have that conversation so it can make them a little bit make them more open-minded. Because right. People are in the beginning, some people can be judgmental. Some people can be kind of like, scary or maybe they want to try it, but don't really know how to get it started. So to have those conversations or hear other people having those conversations is always a good way to.
It makes it a little easier for them to figure out how they can do it. Are you a porn watcher?
I used to be addicted to porn when I was younger.
Kandi, were you?
Oh my God.
Addicted is a strong word.
When I was younger, it was bad. Like, cause you know, back in the day, you know how we used to have like the hookup on our cable, and we could get all the like nasty channels and stuff.
Channel. Mm-hmm.
Right. So I was to the point where like I could be in the middle of the day watching soap operas, and every commercial break, I had to go flip to the damn porn channel. What? Back when we used to have videotapes, girl, I had boxes of porn videotapes.
Out of here.
So it took me in my 20s one day, I just was like, this is ridiculous. So I had packed up all the boxes of videotapes and I gave them away because I was like, this is too much. And then I had got rid of my bootleg cable because I was like, okay, at this point, I shouldn't even be stealing cable anyway.
Right.
So I stopped doing that too. So I was like, I need to get my life right. This is just too much. But I still love a good to go to Pornhub every now and then.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Do you actually have porns playing when you're having sex?
I haven't done that lately, but I used to.
Yeah.
It makes it hotter to me.
To me too. We have a lot in common. Okay. Except I ain't gonna put on a thong and come to the dungeon. That's the only thing I'm missing.
Boo.
What's the best-selling product for bedroom candy, and how can people find it and give me all the information?
Okay, so our Candy Kisses lipstick by far is like the best seller, because it's a novelty. Everybody just wants to have one because it looks like a lipstick. Even if your kids come in the room, they won't know what it is.
They won't know what it is.
Turn it on, right? And plus you can just throw it in your purse and take it everywhere with you. And it's multi-use. I always say, yeah, you can use it on yourself, but then ain't nothing like getting ate out and having them using it on you at the same time.
Time.
Or if you want to give him a little head and hold it next to your jaw so he can feel the vibration at the same time. That's it too. Now, another one is the helping hand for guys. Guys love that. We hardly can keep them in. Okay. And right now our sex swing is like selling like ridiculously. So.
And where can people find all of these?
Bedroomcandy.com. And it's Kandi spelled like my name, Kandi. So bedroomkandi.com.
Please don't mix it up. Man, I have enjoyed talking to you, my love. I rendered you speechless, and I found out.
And that's rare.
This I know. I feel good. I got to tap myself on the back. But thank you so much for hanging out with me and the soulmates tonight. I know you're always up to something. And so just really quickly, what are we looking out for when it comes to Kandi Burruss-Tucker?
Ooh, okay. So my son Ace is actually in the movie that's going to be on BET Plus. It's called Favorite Son. That's coming out on May 6th. May 8th, Escape. We are doing our verses against.
Yes, I can't wait for that. I'm gonna be front and center.
Yes. So next Sunday, also make sure you see part 3 of the reunion for Real Housewives of Atlanta. And then on May 23rd, you got to watch the premiere of The Chi. I'm so excited. And it's my birthday on May 17th, so y'all can give me a little shout out for my birthday. And absolutely for everybody to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Kandi Online, because I'll be putting all kind of good stuff on there. Speak on it, be lit all the time. And I would love to have you in the hot seat one day. Okay.
I will be present and available whenever you call. That's how much I love you. Thank you so much. You guys heard it here first. She gave you all the details, where you need to be, how to find her. It's going down at Kandi Burruss-Tucker.
What? Which one? On one?
Because are they all different?
Oh, well, no, I'm on Instagram, it's just at Kandi.
At Kandi.
And at Instagram, Twitter, at Kandi. On Facebook, I'm Kandi Burruss. But on YouTube, it's Kandi Online.
Online, that's it. Kandi Online. So you guys go check her out over there. Stick around because Ask Tami is up next, and we're helping a guy who isn't happy with his girlfriend and how she dresses. And we're going to get into that when we come back with Get Into It. Tami Roman on FOXSOUL.